Ever had some adult confront you and say Nerf is just for kids? Well, that isn't exactly true. Nerf ain't just for children. If you have a sharp eye, you'll realize it's much more mainstream than that. The dart blasting toy has shot itself across so many social media platforms and has even reached the big screen. In this video, we cover 20 times Nerf guns were used in movies, music videos, and much more. What's going on, everyone? My name's Legitbread. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and hitting that bell button so you don't miss any new Nerf content. You may never have given it a thought, but Nerf guns have made quite a few appearances in a plethora of entertainment mediums. Make sure you stick around to the end because we'll be seeing a bunch of high-profile celebrities and blockbuster movies featuring Nerf guns. So let's start this off with number 20. Number 20, Terra Nova. In 2011, this sci-fi drama TV show was launched by 20th Century Fox. The latest and greatest action-adventure series had a whopping $4 million budget per episode and even had Steven Spielberg behind the scenes as one of the executive producers. The series takes place in 2149, and obviously a lot must have changed if one of the futuristic weapons is a 2006 Nerf Longshot. That's right, one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive TV show at this time used a long shot as a prop. Even though it's just a lazy black coat of spray paint over this long shot, unless you're a Nerf enthusiast, you won't really be able to distinguish that. Number 19, Mega Pirahna. This is a highly intelligent movie that's probably just as sophisticated as the upcoming 6th installment of the Sharknado series, but probably not as classy as Sharktopus vs. Whale Wolf. So you must be thinking, Mega Pirahna looks bad, right? False. There's a Nerf gun in this movie. The main character uses a long shot to kill fish, therefore I must give this movie a 93% out of 5. Number 18, Battledogs. It's a movie about this werewolf virus that turns people into werewolves, and there's this military dude that wants to create an army of werewolves, and I think you've heard everything you needed to hear. Basically, they use a Nerf Maverick as a tranquilizer gun. But really, I find that unrealistic because every time I've shot someone with a Maverick, it seems to untranquilize that person. Number 17, Monday Morning by punk rock band Bankrupt. This music video is just awkward and cringy, and for whatever reason, some boobs, I mean some chicks, are running around with rapid strikes in a rough cut, and they're hunting down this guy in a panda suit. Really, just nothing makes sense. It's moments like this where I hate the internet and everything that it contains. Number 16, The Family, starring Robert De Niro. A mafia family who decide to change their illicit ways enter the witness protection program and they move off to France. And in the movie there's a scene where the son of the mafia boss is playing with the Nerf Vortex Lumitron. I haven't watched the movie and I really don't know if the scene has anything to do with the plot. Number 15, Tempsey by the Taupe, which is a Japanese post-punk rock band. This music video features a female singer shooting innocent bystanders with a cyclone shock. And then this male singer with a stockade comes on by and shoots the innocent bystanders again. So yeah, that's normal. Number 14, Humanity's End. Yet another terrible sci-fi film that features black Nerf longshots as prop guns. Number 13, Android Cop. This was a small-scale sci-fi film featuring a Los Angeles detective and his good old buddy Android Cop both trying to stop a mysterious disease from ravaging the city. What's more interesting than the actual plot is the fact that a Nerf longshot graces the poster of this movie. It's covered in black paint and has a neat custom red dot sight on the top of the tactical rail. Needless to say, don't watch this movie. Just seeing a Nerf gun on the front poster of a movie is probably a good indication of the movie's quality. No offense, Nerf. Number 12, Feed the Machine, a music video released by Nickelback last year. It shows these two evil government agent assholes chasing people with spray-painted Nerf guns. This one guy has a mastodon with an integrated flashlight that also shoots blue pulses of energy. This other guy is wielding a 2010 Nerf Stampede. These two Nerf guns are really the only enjoyable aspects within this cliche music video. Number 11, Hunter Prey. This is another low-budget sci-fi film, but this time it features the Ninja Turtles who crash land into a desolate planet with their human prisoner who is determined to kill them. Who is the hunter? Who is the prey? The real question is, why do all these sci-fi movies use long shots as props? I have to give them credit though, these are some pretty good looking customs. I really like the rustic and weathered look to them. And I'm wondering how they got these banana mags because this movie came out long before Nerf was even making them. Number 10, Office Christmas Party, a silly, raunchy comedy movie about a Christmas party in an office. I mean, who doesn't want to see two high-ranking businessmen start a Nerf war in an expensive department store? Jason Bateman wielding a rapid strike totally wrecks TJ Miller to the point where he knocks over a huge Christmas tree. And unlike responsible adults, they just immediately book it right after. Looking back at the scene, this has to be product placement because I don't know of any high-end department stores that sell $12 Nerf strong arms. Number 9. F***ing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, only I didn't use freaking. I'm kinda cheating here because I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the film, but this fancy Rocket Raccoon figure by Hot Toys is holding something very familiar. Without a doubt, this Rocket toy appears to be holding a very heavily modified Nerf Nightfinder in his left hand. It's weird because if you think about it, you can own a toy that's holding a weapon based on another toy. But still, I thought this was a fun find, so that's why I included it in this list. Number 8, Lana Del Rey's High by the Beach music video. This 89 million view video is a lot to take in, so I'll summarize it for you. A woman simply wants to be under the influence of methamphetamine, but this pesky helicopter is stalking her, so she proceeds to head down to the beach shore where she finds a magical guitar case that holds this Nerf longshot, and she uses that to commit 2 counts of first-degree murder. But hey, a lot of work went into this Nerf gun. It has the body of a long shot, with the front part being from a Vulcan barrel. It has a Recon red dot sight, and possibly a flip clip. It looks cool, it looks unnecessarily massive, and its explosive power is something Michael Bay would even be proud of. Number 7, the Mindy Project. I've heard of office Nerf wars before, but not ones that involve, hostages. Seeing one of Mindy's coworkers hold her hostage makes me want to start this series even more. And also, this dude is holding a rough cut to his own head, and this other guy, he's in a whole nother world. He has a retaliator and is playing freaking Fortnite. I really love Kelly in The Office, so maybe this is the next comedy series I'm gonna start up. Number 6, Nerf Crotch Bat. Yep, you heard right. This SNL skit doesn't feature any real-life Nerf products, but it's so awesome that I had to include it on this list. It's a total parody of the old 80s and 90s Nerf commercials that were just so over the top. It features the fictitious Nerf foam bat, which is used to whack your opponent's rival rounds, if you catch my drift. If this wasn't such a genitalia harming product, there's a chance I might actually think this is real. Everything from the song to the editing to the backdrops totally feels like an authentic Nerf commercial from this time. If you don't find a bunch of people happily trying to destroy each other's mega missiles funny, I'm sorry to report you are dead inside. Number 5, Batman v Superman. You never get a clear look of it in the movie, but holy mother Martha, there is a Nerf gun located in Bruce Wayne's Batcave. Just before the movie came out in 2016, Google Maps and Warner Brothers teamed up to deliver some close-up shots of the decked out Batcave. On one of Batman's weapon wall racks, there's a modified Nerf longshot, all by itself, sitting right in the middle of this picture. It's really hard to notice, it just blends in with all the other gray and black stuff in this photo. It's always funny when you see these huge blockbuster films use Nerf guns as props, but when done properly, there's really nothing wrong about it. Number 4, for this one, we're heading off to Korea and checking out K-pop band EXO and their song Power. I've never been a big fan of K-pop, but this music video wasn't half bad. A lot of creative work went into it. Some of the effects are cheesy, but for the most part, they were impressive. More importantly, a ton of cool custom Nerf guns made it on the screen. We see a Magnus, Dual Strike, Flip Fury, Recon Mark II, and Strong Arm, each with a very similar metal-like paint job. They actually went through the trouble to mask off certain parts of the blaster while painting to create different layers of paint, and the end results are nice. There's like a half-a-second shot where you see a close-up of the Roto Fury, and I just really wish they sanded off that Nerf logo to really sell that sci-fi look. The thing that bothers me more than the Roto Fury itself is the guy using the Roto Fury in this scene. This man, without a doubt, is a professional. Number 3, Adam Savage's One Day Builds. These are awesome videos where the former Mythbusters co-host completes these crazy projects in the span of a single day or two. In 2 videos, he custom paints and modifies 2 Nerf blasters in a single day. He custom painted and modified a Nerf Longstrike for a Reddit Secret Santa gift exchange last year, and most recently he did a 1000 round hopper mod for the Nerf Nemesis. I'd be doing him a great disservice if I just talked about these things, so if you're interested, definitely check out the videos cause they're really entertaining. Stick around for the final 2 spots where Nerf will be appearing in 2 more blockbuster films. Shout out to Magica 3.0 and Captain Cardinal. Answer this video's question of the day and you might be featured in the next video. Number 2, Spider-Man Homecoming. After the follow of the events of the first Avengers movie, the Vulture and his henchmen used Chitauri paraphernalia to create some wicked alien weaponry. And apparently, a zombie strike Flip Fury is one of those weapons. I want to give a shout out to Tactical Tag for finding this. I went through the movie super carefully and I still could not find this scene. There's nothing special about the gun, it's just doused in a dark blue paint job, and with that it just blends into everything else in the background. This was a huge Marvel movie released last year, and it's neat to see your friendly neighborhood Nerf be a small part of it. Finally, number 1, Guardians of the Galaxy. That's right, at 2 different times in this Marvel movie, you can see one of the Ravagers working under Yondu, holding what appears to be either a Raider or a Rampage. It's been heavily modified, as you can tell the front barrel is just completely missing the pump grip, and on it there's a new custom stock and a custom flashlight. They did an excellent job making sure this didn't look like a Nerf gun, because I never paid any attention to it until Reddit user DasAutoNerf pointed it out. That, my friend, is an out-of-this-world observation. Man, that's a bad joke. Thanks for watching. For more top 10 style Nerf videos, click on my playlist in the top right corner or check out the videos on the screen. If you're interested in buying Nerf gear, I have affiliate links in the description. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button to be notified when new videos come out. Once again, thanks for watching and I'll see you all in the next one.